guys, I'm Alvin, a team from Nettportal. So this is a video to show you how Nettportal works with your MikroTik router and some of the functions or some of the stuff you can do on Nettportal with your MikroTik. Nettportal, as you all know, is a cloud-based management system for ISP and Wi-Fi businesses. To get started with everything, you would have to connect your MikroTik router. So this is a fresh MikroTik router with no setup or no configurations. You can see I have no firewalls, I have no wire guard setup, no nothing. It's very new. Let's check the firewall, the DHCP client and everything. It's very new. But please, before disclaimer, this video, if you are not an installer and you want to use Nettportal, we recommend you call your installer or give this website to your installer so they can do all this setup for you, or they can actually connect your router and show you how to use, because they will get a fair idea of some of the terms and stuff we use here. So without wasting much time, let's get started. If you want to connect your router to Nettportal, you will navigate to the router page. You will go to the router page, which can be seen on the left sidebar. So let's go to the router page. You can be seen here, and then you can add a new router. So as you can see, let's check here first. We don't have any hotspot profile here. We don't have any vouchers yet. We have to actually connect a router to get started with that. So you click on this connect, add your first router here. So you give it an identity. So identity is the name you want to give to the router, which will be used to identify the router. Let's say Orbitel router 1. That's what I want to give to mine. So you can give yours whatever you want. So Orbitel router 1. So when you come here, you see router type. So this is the new router or existing router. So the new is when the router is fresh. As I told you, this one is fresh. There are no configurations on it, but there will be some cases the business is already running. There are configurations. There are hotspot users. There will be hotspot users here. There will be profiles and everything here. And which means these businesses are like in use. There are people actually connected to the router. So in that case, you select the existing router, and the connection is very simple. We will talk more about that in our next video. So let's talk about the new router and how to set up the new router. So you actually enter your DNS name. So this is the domain where your captive portal can be found. So Orbitel .1, something. You can give it any name you want, maybe Wi-Fi or anything. And then you come to the hotspot IP address. You can use the default ones we have, or you can change them to anything you want. As I said, you have to be an installer to understand all this kind of stuff. So if you are not an installer, please kindly show this Nettportal or this video to your installer and allow them to make these configurations for you, and from then you can start using it yourself. So let me change it. Let me say if I want to use this one. So you just click on the next button, and then here you see a command. You can read it here. If you want help, you can click on the help here to read everything. It's just simple. You just have to copy this one. You copy the command here, the whole command here. You click on here, copy, and then you come to your MikroTik router and you paste in the terminal. You click on the terminal. They are found here, terminal, and then you enter. You paste it there, and you hit on the enter, or you send the command. So as soon as you send, Nettportal will start working with your MikroTik router, communicating and stuff, setting up everything you need for you. So you give it a little time to do its own magic, and then as soon as it's done, it will notify you. So all these are configurations Nettportal actually do for you, so you don't have to stress doing all these kind of configurations. Yeah. So as you can see, it's done, and you can see the Orbital router 1, the identity name we gave it. So that's there. So when you come to the router and my Nettportal page, you see it says your router is connected to Nettportal, and you are good to go. So you just close it. So as soon as you close it, you are going to get this pop-up which says you need to set up your captive portal. So you follow instructions, you click here, set up the captive portal. This is very important because it works with all together, like all works together to make Nettportal a full system. So the next thing to do is actually select and push a template, captive portal template, to your MikroTik router. So you can see all the other pages. If you want to preview, you can select other templates here. Yeah, so we will talk more about the captive portal, how it works. We'll talk more about that in other videos. We will have a specific a dedicated video for those ones, but you can just click on this one to if you want your users to purchase from using when MikroTik Nettportal, it gives your users customer portal, a customer dashboard where they can buy your router your vouchers and stuff. So if you use that one, you just toggle it on. If you would just print the vouchers to them, you just keep it off. So as I said, we'll talk more about that. So let's keep things simple. So you just click on the save here. You make sure you save the template well, and then you click on push to router. So as soon as you push to the router, it will push these designs, the ones you selected. It will push that same design to your router. And so when someone buys your voucher, and they will get a voucher and password. So when they go to the captive portal, they will see this design actually. So you give it a few moments to. So whilst it's working, let's check the router to see. So as you can see, we have the bridge. We weren't having any bridge, so now we have the bridge done for us, and it's automatic. So it figures your ports and it does everything for you. The number of ports you have, it detects everything and it does all the settings for you. You can change them later though, but you can see we have firewall, the NAT rules set and everything done for you. So this is basically very simple and you can do it right. So you go there, let's see. Yeah, so captive portal pushed successfully. So this is how it basically works. It's very simple. And so let's come to the router page. Let me show you some of the stuff you can get when you connect your router. So on the router page, we have notifications. So this is, let's say, a notification system that sends you a message or an email when your router goes offline. So let's say there is an outage, or maybe someone powers off by mistake. The person powers off your router by mistake. You get a notification, an SMS notification that your router is off. So check it out. So we have email and SMS, so whichever you want, or you can select both and it will work perfectly for you. Also, we have settings. As I said, this part is actually for an installer. So if you are not an installer, you don't have to actually come here to do anything. And if you are an installer, you will see everything here. So I don't have to explain anything to you. It's very self-explanatory. So now let's check the Hotspot profile page. So as you can see, it's loaded the Hotspot profile, the default ones. So let's check Hotspot. You can see we have a user profile, which is this one. It's loaded this one for us. You can see, yeah, it's loaded this one for us. So let's create a new hotspot to see. So if you are an installer, this should be very simple because you would know what to do. So let's say 5 GB, 5 Ghana cedis, or you can do it any and we support other current countries, so you can select your currency if you are not actually from Ghana. I'm seeing Ghana cedis because I'm in Ghana now, so you can select Naira or anything, and it'll work with you. It will work for you perfectly. So for like 1 gig, you select the router. So let's say if you were having like 2 to 3 routers, or it can actually work. It works with unlimited. You can add as much as routers as you want. There are no limit. So this rate limit is the speed, you see. So you should understand all this if you are an installer. If you are not an installer, please kindly call your installer to make all these first setups for you, and then you can carry on from then. So you select all this stuff. So hotspot pool, and you should know everything as an installer. So you click on the create profile, and then it's going to create for you. So let's check the router to see. So when we check the router, you can see we have it here. Sorry. So the 5 GB for 1 gig is here. You can see it with all the settings we made. It has appeared on the router. So whatever you do on MikroTik, it does it for you on your whatever you do on the Nettportal, it does it for you too on the MikroTik. And this can be done from anywhere. You could be in US, you could be in anywhere, even in the village. You just need internet, right? Your MikroTik router should have internet access, and your device too need to have an internet access. When you have these two connected to the internet, the possibilities are endless. So this is all for this video. So we connected the router successfully. We created our first profile, and you can create as many as you want. So the profiles will be used to create the vouchers later. You will come there in the next videos and stuff. So that's it for today. Thank you. As I said, I'm Alvin, a team from Nettportal, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe so you get the latest update of all our videos, because we will be posting videos every now and then just to educate you guys on how to use the Nettportal platform. So it's very important to subscribe as an installer or someone who owns this kind of business, so you see all our updates and our tutorial videos. So thank you for watching, and thank you for having interest in Nettportal. So we'll see you in the next video. Bye.